Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Wisdom Wednesday. I will be sharing a tip on baking clean today, especially clean cakes. Okay, so why do I want to focus today's session on clean? Because it's still, a really strong trend. And if you're working in the cake industry, it's something that you have to always keep up with. And with the cancellation of a lot of expos, this year, you gotta ask yourself, where can I get more clean label information? Okay, so we have a clean label cake presentation coming up. It's going to be April 23rd, and we are going to have such excellent speakers on there. Okay, so we are going to be talking about a clean label leavening system without aluminum, and Natalie Naray is going to present on a new innovative system by Kudos. It's heat activated. It's amazing. I had to look at their results and really be convinced by their system that it actually works. So for a lot of you who said that a lot of the alternative systems to SAPP or SALP doesn't work, you have to check her out. Okay, you have to check her talk out, because if she didn't convince you, then I don't know what else is out there to convince you, because she obviously convinced me enough for me to bring her onto this seminar. Okay, and then we will talk also about the purpose of chlorinated flour and why we use chlorinated flour in the first place, right? And is there an alternative? So I brought in Dr. Jane Bach. She is a flour specialist. She will talk about the physiochemical principles of chlorinated flour and how you can replace them. All right. And then I am going to bring in a specialist on maple fiber. Have you heard about maple fiber? Yeah, me neither, not much. And it's because it's so brand new. Okay? The way that this company extracts it and how it's being functional, it's amazing. Okay, so I want you to hear from Jeremy Austin on that one. Okay, so next one up after the clean label fiber will be how you can bake shelf stable cakes that's clean for 60 days. Here are some techniques that Richard Charpentier is going to share with you. Previously, he worked at Tasty Cakes. Richard is also a certified master baker, and he's from France, and he is going to share a lot of tips on baking clean and making it last for 60 days. Okay? And then it will be me, yours truly, in the baking lab. And I'll be showing you water activity experiments, sourmate experiments, clean label cake experiments. So join me there, okay? It's gonna be fun. And then I will be bringing in someone that is a specialist on alpha cyclodextrins. All these questions we have about alpha cyclodextrins and how it works. Dr. Mamoun Mansour is going to present on this, so you can bring all your questions on alpha cyclodextrins and he will answer it. All right, back to my Wisdom Wednesdays. What is a clean label? All right, so basically healthy food, minimally processed, as in some people's brains think it is minimally processed. A fairly simple ingredient list that is uncomplicated and from your kitchen pantry. Okay, things that are all natural, that not contain any artificial preservatives or color agents or flavor agents. And you're like, That's really difficult to do. For natural colors to replace artificial colors, you have to add like 3 times more colorants, right? So what that does to your emulsion is it dilutes it. It creates a different viscosity. So the tip for you is when you switch over colorants, make sure that your color supplier gives you a gel concentrated form of the natural color so that you use less of it. Okay? And so that viscosity doesn't change drastically when you add in the natural color. Okay? All right, so that's one tip there. So things to look out for in terms of replacement is really mono and diglycerides, PGMEs, polysorbates, and we will cover that in our class. So do sign up for it. Sign up today at Baker Academy, and it's free for all members. Membership is free. Back to clean label, what to replace: PGMEs, monodiglycerides, polysorbates, calcium propionate, artificial flavor color agents, high fructose corn syrup. Still a huge discussion on that, okay? But it's possible if you really, really, truly want to replace those things. Some of the things that you can replace this are with gums. So gums are the enhancing viscosity, thickening property of systems, and gums have been used to decrease fat content, also replace emulsifiers in certain systems. Okay, come to the class, we'll teach you more about learning how to play with gums. You can also replace with enzymes. Okay, lipases are really effective at emulsifying batters and doughs. Oxidases can be used to improve oxidation and possibly be part of that clean label non-chlorinated cake system. Okay. So Jane will talk about that as well during the session. And also, if you have a pressing need to do some research right now, you can go to my Ask Dr. Lin channel, episode 7. Okay, episode 7 talks about replacing artificial preservatives in bread, and learn a little bit more about that. Okay, I cover some bread things, but you can use it for cake as well. Okay, and if your questions aren't answered, you gotta come to our session. Okay, it's on April 23rd. All right, so before we go, one more ask for me is get funky t-shirts from Bakerpedia. We have this cool t-shirts, and I think if you are as nerdy as I am, you will get a nerdy baking t-shirt today at bakerpedia.com. I'm wearing one actually right now. It's on there as well. I have a floral one that really, it's for flower people. It's really funny. It's kind of like a dry humor. So that's all for today's Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at a bird, and the bird is trying to come in. That is so wild. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, and if you have more questions on this, please feel free to join our Baker Forum and ask questions on there. I am on there a couple times a day. And sign up for our class today. All right? See you guys later. Bye.